Alright, Shalom, brothers. This is Brother Yasharan. We give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Barakatah to you brothers out there laboring in this word sincerely. I do mean laboring sincerely, because this video is a rebuke on these pussy ass Israelites. Okay? These pussy ass Israelites that think that you don't gotta go out. And the couple examples that I'm going to use in this video, these guys used to go out. Alright? They used to go out on a regular basis. And now all of a sudden they don't have to go out. Alright? They don't have to go out. Okay? They're pussies, man. They're pussies. They come up with excuse after excuse after excuse why they don't have to go out. But they're going to get cut deeply in this lesson. Because through the Spirit, we're going to prove that, you know, if you have the gift, you should go out there and teach. You have to go out there and teach. All right. Not every brother's lot is to be out on the street corner teaching. All right. But if the Most High has blessed you with a great amount of knowledge, okay, then you have to go out there and teach and prophesy and try and wake up the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay. First, I'm going to introduce you to the contestants. Alright. This is dumbass number one. Alright. His name changes every week on YouTube. Last week it was Jah Rastafari, now it's the Laws of Yah. You might know him as Darka.D, Dark Asa, Dark Arset, Dark Sun Arset. He changes his name every week, man. You know. But he's totally lost, man. This guy's totally lost. All right. He's just a dumb scoffer. He's got a couple videos on his page, but none of him going out on the streets because he's a bitch. Mentally, he's a bitch. I don't care how hard you can hit a punching bag. Mentally, you're a bitch. Alright? And the Most High is going to destroy your scoffing ass because you're confused, man. At first, you were into the teachings of Great Millstone, and then it was other groups, IUIC, and then it was ISUPK, you know, and now you're in this Rastafarian shit, man. You're just blowing in any direction that the wind is blowing you in. Alright? You're going to and fro, man. Okay? And to tell you the truth, when this dude first started watching our videos, I actually liked this guy. You know? But then something happened to him and he just I don't know, the Most High just doesn't want this guy, man. The Most High just doesn't want this guy. I mean, he had this video where he was punching the seat. We called him the seat punching prophet within the camp. But you know, he took that video down because we were making fun of him when he's scoffing on our videos. But you know, I might as well just play this for a minute since we'll give him his 15 minutes of fame. Yeah, buddy. That's some great prophesying right there. And the videos that you do have, they suck. Alright? They suck. You have no technique, alright? Somebody could box for 2 weeks and box better than you. But hey, I don't care how good you can box, they ain't gonna get you in the kingdom. You know? They ain't gonna get you sitting on no throne. Alright? They ain't gonna get you in no chariots. But you know, I should correct myself real quick. You are going to be in the kingdom, but you're going to have to die and come back. Alright? You ain't going to be no fucking prince. You ain't going to be of the elect. Okay? Because, you know, you're just fucking confused, man. Your lot on this side is to just talk shit. And you got this guy, Judah Nazareth. Okay? This is one of those Old Testament clowns, or I should say, this is dumbass number 2, Judah Nazar, one of those Old Testament clowns. All right, who doesn't believe in Yahweh Shai. Okay, he's saying that you don't have to go out on the streets and teach. All you have to do, you could teach over the internet, and all you have to do is just follow the Most High's laws. It's really what he's teaching. And if you ever watch this guy's video, he's kind of got a feminine vibe to him. All right, he when he goes on rants, he really has hissy fits. Okay, it doesn't sound like a manly rebuke whatsoever when he gets mad. All right, and he believes that you could smoke weed and that you can't drink wine, which is totally retarded. All right. Contestant number 3 is Doot Doo Doo. Within the camp, we call him Doot Doo Doo because he's an idiot. You guys know him as Upstate Israelite. This is dumbass number 3. All right. His new account is King Jacob, and he doesn't really do any videos at all. He just scoffs. That's all he does. He scoffs. He goes from video to video and leaves comments up and down. He's just a professional spammer. All right, he's just basically like a spam bot. He used to go out. Okay, he used to go out. He was in our camp. I'm not going to give you the background story on it, but now he believes that you don't have to go, that you don't have to go out, and that the highways and hedges are talking about the internet. Okay, so he's totally lost too. All right, now the final contestant, everybody knows who this guy is right now. All right, this fucking lizard man, the demon. All right, you look like a warlock Levite. All right, Izar. Okay, this guy used to go out diligently. He probably didn't study diligently, but he did go out diligently. Okay, but ever since he left GMS, he's, where's he at besides his living room? Okay, now he's teaching that you don't have to go out, pretty much, you don't have to go out in the cold and all that, but we're gonna cut all these fools. And by the way, I forgot to give him the title dumbass number 4. Okay, but with that, let's get to the scriptures. This is Proverbs 1:20, and this lesson is really going to show how ridiculous these fucking guys sound, man. Because Isaiah went out on the streets, Jeremiah went out on the streets, all the prophets went out on the streets a ton. But you guys think that because we have conveniences of technology now, that we don't have to put our bodies in harm's way and to go out and call out the people in a public sector, man, in a public section of a city. All right, but you're gonna get cut up and down in this lesson. So, Proverbs 1:20, wisdom crieth without. She, meaning wisdom, uttereth her voice in the streets. Okay, it's talking about the streets of the cities. Even in towns, she crieth. Okay, let's look some of these words up. She crieth. Kora'ah. Alright? It means to call out. Alright? That's what crying is. You're calling these people out. Okay? And you're trying to get them to come right. And you're casting out these devils and demons. Recite, read, cry out, proclaim, to call, cry, utter a loud sound. To call unto, cry for help. Cry or call with the name of the Most High. It's another thing that a couple of you guys, particularly this idiot, dumbass number 3, and this idiot, dumbass number 4, they seem to have lost the oil, man. Once they got kicked out, or they left, or they flat out left their various camps, they don't use the name Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai anymore. All right, according to this guy, both these guys we don't have the same. We don't know the real Hebrew. Okay, and according to this idiot's saying that Obadiah was an Edomite, which clearly shows that you don't have any understanding. Okay. In the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the city. Okay. In fact, let me close this real quick. In the openings of the gates in the city, she uttereth her words. Okay, not in your living room, not in a dark room in front of your laptop. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with making sit down lessons. Okay, let's not get fucking foolish here. You guys are a bunch of bitches, man. Okay, she uttereth her words, man. All right, so wisdom cries out in the city and in the streets. Okay. Next scripture. The first few are going to be primarily the Old Testament because I want to cut this Old Testament guy, so we don't got to acknowledge him anymore. You know, because you sit there and you say that the Most High has blessed you with all this great knowledge, but you too much of a bitch to go out on the streets because you're feminine as hell, man. All right. Proverbs chapter 8 verse 1. Doth not wisdom cry? Okay. And understanding put forth her voice. Okay, it's another example of crying out, calling out. She standeth in the top of high places, by the way in the places of the paths. She crieth at the gates. There's that word gates again, which we're going to look up. At the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors, which is, pretty much a revised saying of the chief place of concourse, man. Where the activity is. Okay? Sure, some days it might be busier than others. Okay, some spots might be busy certain times of the year and other spots might be busy certain times of the year. That's why, if you ain't in like a super big city, you probably should switch your camp spots once in a while. I mean, that's really up to the camp leaders. But once in a while we do switch up in this camp. We do switch up our camp spots. And we kind of have success with that. She standeth in the top of high places, by the way in the places of the paths. She crieth at the gates. Alright? At the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors. Okay, so you're supposed to go out on the streets and teach, man. You're supposed to face the scrutiny. Okay? Alright? The scriptures say we are made a spectacle unto the world, man. How are you going to be made a spectacle if you're a living room prophet, man? If you're being a pussy ass bitch. Okay? I mean, I hate to use that vulgar language, but I'm just being honest, man. Y'all are a bunch of pussy ass bitches. Dumbass number 1, dumbass number 2, dumbass number 3, and dumbass number 4. Okay? You guys are being a bunch of bitches. Alright? Because it's always when the wintertime comes around that a bunch of guys fall out this truth, man. Okay? Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of man. What's that voice talking about? It's talking about the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High. Okay? Alright, that's the understanding that put forth her voice. Okay? Next scripture. You guys are done after this one, man. I got a few more scriptures, but you guys are, we can end the lesson after this one. You guys just get cut inside and out after this one, man. Okay? Ezekiel 13 and 4. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the deserts. Okay, it's talking about the prophets. Okay, which some of you guys claim this idiot right here claims he's some prophet. He's got great knowledge. Well, hey, if you got great knowledge, you need to be out on the streets, man. Okay, it's not all about just following the commandments. Okay, and you think you know everything, dumbass number 4. Okay, and you think you know everything, dumbass number 3. You just talk shit. All right. Ezekiel 13:4. Oh Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the deserts, and that's what you guys are doing. You guys are being foxes in the deserts, man. You're trying to develop some kind of slick tongue on a fucking comic book, but that it doesn't work like that. Uh, verse 5. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge. Okay, this is the point right here. Ye have not gone up into the gaps. The gaps of what? The cities, man. Okay, you haven't gone out into the streets and try to put forth that voice, man. Put forth your voice and rebuke your people and show your transgressions. Or show them their transgressions. Slack you. You know? Neither made up the hedge, okay, which is talking about, rebuilding the house of David, okay? That hedge, if you look the word up, hedge, it means wall. Or kind of like a fortification. And how do you do that? By going out there and teaching and bringing back Israelites into the fold, man. For the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord. Okay? Now, how do we do that? By waking our people up, man. Okay? And by condemning this devil. Okay? And to do that, you need to go out into the gaps. You need to go out into the streets. You need to go out into the lanes. You need to go out to the gates of the city, the chief place of concourse. Alright? You just need to be out there in the public. Alright? Where people are and people are interacting. You need to interact with the public, man. You can't be some fucking nerd in front of a computer. Alright? You actually got to be out there. Not only is that important process, but it's also important because it's a test of your faith, man. You gotta actually be in the trenches. All right, you're supposed to be a soldier of Yahweh Shai. That's in the book of Timothy. You're supposed to be a soldier of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, a soldier goes out to battle. Okay, when we're out there on the highways, we battle all kinds of demons, man. All right, we battle all kinds of demons and evil spirits. All right, we deal with the bullshit that we gotta deal with. Okay, we're supposed to be battling, just like it says in this scripture. Battle, man. It's supposed to be a battling soldier. Okay, and you can't be a battling soldier sitting on the internet leaving comments all day, doing a 10-minute sit down once in a fucking while. All right. Now you guys are just totally cut so far. We're going to keep going for edification, Jeremiah chapter 5. Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, okay? This was what the Lord told Jeremiah. So you think that you're better than Jeremiah? You think that you're better than Ezekiel? Okay? You think that you're better than them? Okay? These are men of the Lord. Okay? Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem. What does that mean? Prophesying, man. In the streets. And see now and know and seek in the broad places thereof. Alright? If ye can find a man, and if there be any that executed judgment, okay, that seeketh the truth, and I will pardon it. So you're supposed to go and search for the elect, man. Okay? You're supposed to search for the elect. And we're going to look this word up. Broad places. Rakab. Rakab, okay? Broad or open place or plaza, okay? I mean, is not a place of concourse, is that not considered, would not be considered some kind of plaza, okay? Wouldn't an open place be considered a public place, out there in the streets, you know? So that's another cut. It's another slice and dice, all right? Next scripture is Zechariah 8 and 16. These are the things that ye shall do. Speak ye every man the truth to his neighbor. Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates. Okay? So, what's one of the ways that we wake people up? All right? To speak the truth to your neighbor, okay? Is to go out into the gates, which is representative of the streets. All right? We're going to look that word up. We're going to look that word up. Shirah. Okay? Shirah. Okay? And it means gate, entrance of, gate of space inside gate, including marketplace. Okay, a marketplace is a chief place of concourse. Okay, public meeting place where people gather, and assemble. Okay, city, town. We don't even have to read the other two. This is it right here, man. Okay, marketplace, public meeting places, city, town. So the bottom line is, man, just go out to the street where there's people. All right, primarily, if you live in a big city, there's going to be people of all different so-called ethnicities and races, but you're really trying to focus on your people, man. And that doesn't mean necessarily going to the heart of the hood, all right? Because most of the people ain't gonna listen anyway. You got to go where there's a multitude of different people, all right? Moabites, Edomites. You got to condemn them, those, man. All right, we ain't looking to bring in too many fucking gangsters into this truth, man. Because to be honest, most of them really ain't gonna listen. All right. Matthew 22 and 9. You guys are so cut, man. You really can't say anything. What could you possibly? What kind of video could you possibly put together to refute this? You can't. You can't. You've been cut so much you can't refute the scriptures that are being brought out. Okay. All the prophets went out on the street. Okay. To try and gather the elect and to try and wake their people up. You're trying to say that you're better than them and that you don't have to do that. Okay? And I don't want to hear that bullshit that, oh, we don't have to go out in the cold. Because you're just being a bitch, man. You're just coming out with excuses. Because you mean to tell me, they say it's vainglory. Alright, but you mean to tell me that around the so-called holiday shopping season, which is around Christmas, that there ain't tons of people out and about? Okay? So you're full of shit. Isaiah 58. We'll get back to Matthew's. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Why are you lifting up your voice like a trumpet? Because you're in the streets, alright? You're crying aloud, okay? And show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. It's really not talking about just going out, on the internet. It's not what it's talking about, man. It's going out on the streets, because most brothers woke up hearing brothers on the streets, man. Okay, okay, it's just the truth. All right, we ain't looking for no fucking go meet with your buddy's prophets, man. We ain't talking about no like this guy. We ain't talking about no all you gotta do is follow the commandments and just make a couple videos type people, man. Alright? We ain't talking about this guy who's sitting there saying that he's gonna go out, but he hasn't gone out since. Okay? Matthew 22:9. Okay? This is in red letter, this is a commandment from the Lord, Yahweh Shai. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. Okay? So that's what we're supposed to do, man. Alright? We're supposed to go out into the highways and hedges, man. So those servants went out into the highways. Okay, these were servants of Yahweh Shai. So what makes you think that you're better than these servants? Alright? Gathered together all as many as they found, both good and bad, and the wedding was furnished with guests, meaning the marriage of to Yahweh Shai. Alright? Gathering of the elect, even though not everybody is gonna last. And everybody that you recruit into this truth is gonna last. Alright, if anything, there's gonna be more fallouts than people that stay. Next scripture. I got two more. And then, it's gonna be it. Because you guys really ain't dumbass number 1, dumbass number 2, dumbass number 3, and dumbass number 4. Y'all really ain't got nothing to stand on right now. Okay. Luke 14:17. And sent his servant at supper time to say to them that were bidden, come, for all things are now ready. And they all with one consent began to make excuse. That's what you guys do, man. I'm not just talking about the 4 contestants and the 4 dumbasses. I'm talking about all you scoffers, man. Alright, you guys make excuses not to go out. The first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, and I must needs go and see it. I pray thee have me excused. Okay, so these guys were looking for excuses not to go out. And we had guys in this camp that were like that. Okay? And they ain't in it no more. I see them from time to time, and they act like they were never even in the truth, man. Okay? And you guys are just primarily you two. You just lost the oil, man. You just fucking lost the oil. Because you're teaching all kinds of different crazy doctrines, man. Your doctrines are changing every week. Okay? Your doctrines are changing every time you put out a new video because the Most High is just messing your heads up, man. You guys are going to bug out soon because you're so fucking confused. Alright, Luke 14:19. And another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee have me excused. Alright? But the bottom line is there ain't no excuses. Okay? And they weren't talking about making videos and putting them on the internet, okay? They're talking about going out on the streets. Let's make that clear here. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. Okay? So this guy was using his bitch as an excuse. Alright? So that servant came and showed his lord these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, said to his servant, go out quickly into the streets and lanes of this city. The streets and lanes of the city. Okay, not the internet. Alright, not sitting in your room making videos all day. All right, you got to go out onto the streets, man. Okay, they didn't say uh, to this guy, dumbass number three, spam the comment boards all day. Spam the comment boards all day. Okay, because at least these guys, these dumbasses, even though his videos suck ass. All right, at least these three dumbasses, at least they make videos, man. They don't go out on the streets anymore, but they make videos. Okay, you don't. When's the last time you made a video? Let's check. 4 months ago, man. All right, 4 months ago, and this was a video off your other channel. Okay, so it could have been 5 or 6. I don't know. Okay, but this guy spams all the comment boards, man. He's like a professional fucking typewriter. Okay, so that's pretty much it on that scripture. This is the last one. All right, and this is a cut. This is a real big cut. So you can get cut one last time. Revelation 3:12. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out. First off, let's break this part down first. He that overcometh, what's that talking about? Overcoming the trials and the tribulations, overcoming the ridicule and the scoffing, man. All right, the spectacle that we are, overcoming the spectacle that we are, man. The negative energy that we receive. Okay, because people I know in real life, not internet life, have seen me out there teaching, and they bring it up. Okay, I got to hear rumors all the time that I'm a monk, I'm a Muslim. I dress like I'm fucking Harry Potter with a bunch of black guys. I'm white chocolate out there with all the brothers. I gotta hear that shit, man. My family don't look at me the same way because uh, someone that they know see me on the highways and hedges and the streets, and they seen me out there teaching, and they went and talked all kinds of shit. You guys don't gotta deal with the suffering, and the ridicule that these brothers that go out on the streets do, man. Okay, you don't gotta deal with no screaming Muslims. All right. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out. So you guys can't overcome, man. And this is the part right here. He shall go no more out. Okay, so this is proving that though this is talking about the elect, the scripture. The elect is gonna go out, man. All right, the 144,000 are gonna go out. Now, the 1/3 might not necessarily go out, but the 144,000, those that were given the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of His word, are gonna go out. Okay, that's why it says, "He shall go no more out." All right, and I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. All right. So that I I hope you brothers were edified. I had fun doing this lesson. You know, but stay strong, brothers. We're near the end. Don't let these demons sit here and leave comment after comment. Don't let it get to you, man. It's just part of it. It's just part of it. Okay. You know, and unlike them, we face the burden. All right. That's what great millstone means. It means burden. All right. That's what the overcoming part is. Okay. We got to overcome these burdens that are placed on us for being in this truth. All right. And then eventually, we will go no more out if we're in that number. Okay. So this is proof right here that the prophets are gonna be going out. The go no more out is talking about teaching, man. Alright. But with that, hope you brothers are edified. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.